Also, I'm waiting to hear on my end real quick, guys. Always is I have a delay here. If we are live, please say on the chat. And I guess yes, we are. Welcome, guys, to another Monday here in Operation 11 Charlie, our first show of the year, 2026. Very grateful of that. Special guest Nick from RPP Hobbies. Welcome, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm grateful to be here. So it's nice to
Awesome.
kick off the new year by doing something puts me out of my comfort zone and get my face out there. So I appreciate the
Yes.
time.
Yes, that's awesome, awesome, brother. Looking forward to talk to Nick here throughout the show tonight. Also, we got Dennis. How you doing, brother?
Good, doing good. Just glad Christmas and New Year's is over. The two longest holidays.
Best holidays. Love them.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, the next day, just seeing everybody turn their Christmas lights off, no more Christmas music on the radio. I'm like, man, at least give it a couple extra days and like ease off on it.
no, no,
Nope,
no.
it's done, it's over.
The stores can't ease off on shoving
Yeah.
the next one down your throat, so
Yeah.
I'm not easing off on
Hey,
saying
Yeah.
thank God it's over.
I mean, our Christmas tree was up what? November
hey,
1st. We were
we,
playing music. Christmas is several months. Yeah.
we still have
Our
the lights.
Christmas tree is still up right now. I mean, like our house
We
is still decorated.
hey,
We got ours down at least, but
yeah,
Yeah.
we still got the lights up here.
Yeah.
So hey, if you know us Puerto Rican, now you grew up in New York, so you know about us. We celebrate Three Kings Day, so that's in January 6th.
Mhm.
So we still celebrate Christmas like 15 days after
Yes. Yep.
New
Yeah. Yeah.
Year's New Year's
So
Eve. So
technically in Italian culture, it doesn't end until tomorrow. So it's
there you
up until
go.
January 6th. So we're good.
it
This
still felt like a break because my kids
household
just went
ends
back to
it the
school
day
today.
after.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
My kids don't go back to school till tomorrow? No, 2 days? Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh no, they started today here, man. Already back to the routine.
Oh,
No. So, but I see here we have a few people in the chat. Welcome, guys. Welcome, family. Always grateful for you guys to hang out with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, the start of a new year. We expecting a busy year for Operation 11 Charlie. Very grateful and looking forward for that. Can't wait to start our new year doing a lot of stuff with our veterans, first responders, and family members as well. So looking forward for that. Um, let me see here before I forget, right? We want to mention. I know Robert, you were there with me and No Man Left Behind
yeah.
last month, right? A couple of weeks
A
ago.
couple of weekends ago, yeah.
So I want to show some of the picture. I wonder who took these pictures from No Man Left Behind. So
Oh, yeah, let's
we
see.
don't know. We don't know. So very grateful of that. No Man Left Behind doing this yearly event
Oh,
for our
I took those
racing,
pictures.
right? Uh, very grateful for that. Again, and our racing funds for our organization and whatnot. Always meeting good people out there. Shout out to Sean Larman and Exo Cage there.
Yep,
Joe,
Joe.
Joe Collins for letting us hang out there. We had a pretty good time there with them. So it was awesome and different
Right there,
stuff,
that was fun. That was that oval off-road crawling track thing. I'm like, that was a really cool idea. I think I
right?
might take that idea and I don't know, and put it into some other events. That was a lot of fun.
It
So
was
it was an oval track with obstacles all in it, and you have everybody just going at it at the same time, almost like a
yes.
demolition derby. But it was fun to watch. It was good. It was really
What
cool.
what was the other one? The other event that you guys forced me
Oh yeah.
to to compete and when
That was a
well,
drag one. It was a crawling, same thing, obstacle drag. So it's up and then back, and yeah, and you won. Yeah,
it was cool. It was cool.
yeah.
Like I said, first event ever, or first whatever competition wise ever, and it was fun. It was fun. Um, some of the pictures here from that. There's some. Oh, this is that track there. That the
Yep.
one that
Yep.
you're
This was a guy
talking
that was just driving around with no body on his truck, and I'm like,
about.
that's nice.
I wonder who was this right here.
Yeah.
That was the rig that I was using. So
Yep.
shout out to the Brandoms.
Yep.
Always yeah, we had a very, very good time. Very good time
Yeah.
there. And
Brad and
that
Kane are good people for sure.
Brad and came and always, always so we had a very, very good time there.
Yep, that was you, Javi, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Putting a
It was
great 1.9.
yeah,
It
yeah.
launched it.
Yeah, man. It was like, man, that thing was built. And they like
Yep.
they were saying what happened is Javier and what's his name?
Kane.
And Kane ended up the finals with the same rig. I said, oh my God,
Yep.
what
Yep.
happened?
Rock, paper, scissors at that point.
Right, right. Time it, just time it, you know. Uh so yes, we had a very good time again. Very grateful for then always doing this event yearly and to raise funds for all our organization and bring the hobby uh um, all us from the hobby together, right? And all that stuff. And Joe opening his doors to us, right? To hang out there in that awesome location, that Exoplex. So we are very, very grateful. Here, I see here a few people here. We got Vince Vargas. Welcome in, brother. Good evening here from the West Coast. Good to see you, Vince, always. We got Honey Lulu in the chat. Good to see you, Honey. Dwayne here in the chat. We got Dana Smith from RPP. Welcome in. Pablo Carrillo, welcome in. Thank you so much, guys. So we miss Bill. Welcome in, brother. We got Adam's Playground. Welcome in, Adam. Good to see you,
Yeah.
my brother.
He said your new
Shane-
nickname is Airtime.
I know, right?
I only got
So
pictures of your truck off the ground.
off the ramp, man. So it was cool, man. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was fun. I had a good time, right? And I was just stressed out. Never done this before. It's not my rig. I'm not familiarized with the rig either. So I was like, oh God, here we go. So it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, you're a natural.
And then I won the raffle too to close
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. That was awesome.
I closed the weekend, man. So I'm very grateful. So I won one of the raffles there too. So guess we have a bill for the year here. See what comes up with this here. Trying to see what we're gonna build with it. But that was awesome. Awesome stuff here. I think that was it. A lot of stuff here within we had our family, we had our Christmas parade, right? You were
Yep.
part of it also. There we had our family day-ish that as well.
Yep.
And also we went to eat to the pizza place, right? Afterwards.
Yep.
Had a good time as well, like always there. So very grateful for that. Enjoying with the veterans and family members out there. So we had a very good time. Greg,
Yeah,
welcome.
Nick, you got to come to Florida, man. This is where the parties happen, man. You're missing out.
I was supposed to around COVID, and then COVID happened, and then
Oh,
family trip got ruined. So we'll get back out there. The kids have to go to Disney World at some point. So
Oh
all
my
right,
gosh.
all right. Yeah, we
And this
live
is
right by there, so
we
let us
live
know.
right. That's where we are, and here in Central Florida. So
He wants
we
you
are.
to get down to Florida so he can take you to that pizza shop.
Yep, yep.
all right, I'm
Yeah,
down
Nick,
for
we have a
that.
family pizza restaurant. So every time I get visitors, I always take them there. So
All
you'll
right.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Real New York style too. So
New York
Okay.
style.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
My wife claims New York heritage, at least for that part. So we'll have to see if that
Yeah.
pizza lives up.
That's awesome, man. Let me see here before we go to Nick, right? So we can start talking and knowing about Nick here. Also, we want to mention, let's see here, real quick. We have the raffle, right? The special build that Cow RC is doing, guys. We pin it to the top. Here, let me show here real quick. Here, I know Dennis can help me with this here, with this build. here. So I know it's ending in March, right?
Yes.
Sometime in March 2026. So this is the build here. Again, is $5 donation per ticket, $25 donation, you get 6 tickets, $100 donation, you get 30 tickets. And this year it is what is it, Dennis?
Well, you get 6 tickets for the $100 donation, plus you
Mm-hmm.
get 10 free.
Right,
Oh, I'm sorry, $100 donation at 30 tickets.
right, right. And this one is also it's an Arma Limitless,
Yeah,
right?
Arma
Oh,
Limitless 120.
oh, and this is with the 120 miles per hour. That's crazy, bro. Crazy,
Yes.
crazy, man.
And
S-
you also have a chance to win a fully done up Losi Mini B.
yes, and yes, a
And
Losi Micro T and Axial X, 24 RTR.
yes,
Yeah. So the bill price is over 20 grand. I mean 20, yeah, 20,000, $2,000, 20 grand,
right.
$2,000. My goodness, imagine that.
And
Uh,
whoever wins the Arma also gets roughly about $1,100 in cow RC product.
yes, and also it's gonna be a customized body from Freaky Skins as well. You guys seen the one that did last year? That was an amazing job. You guys saw it in person, Josh and Dennis, and it's just crazy, right?
Oh,
Amazing job they did on that one. So we're expecting something similar or better some from this Limitless. So. Yes, yes, on this one. So, guys, so we pin it to the top. Anybody wants to jump in there, feel free to do that. Um, uh, Rob Gunny, welcome in, brother. I'm gonna need a kill chef. Yes, definitely, definitely, man, definitely. You guys saw the one other one in person, right? And that body was crazy, right? Welcome in,
Yeah,
Josh.
it looked really good.
yeah.
Can't wait to I guess maybe it's going to Ohio. So it's like most of the raffles that we do is like the Ohio people winning that stuff, huh?
There must
Might
be a
as
lot
well
of people
just
living in
send it
Ohio.
here.
That's what it is.
I think that's what's up. No.
Well, this time of year they might be in Florida.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
It
Glenn,
was
welcome in.
nice today. I think it hit like 50 degrees. Like I'm still praying for snow. I have until February. I'm gonna
Oh,
make it happen. Like
well, you
just
called it. You called it last year, and
I did call it last year, and it
the,
happened.
the Panhandle had what,
Yeah,
10 inches
but it's
over.
supposed to go further south. Just like I want to go to Disney and it's snowing. It's a
I know there
miracle.
were. I know some people from the Panhandle that were looking for you.
Oh yeah,
So
they were panicking. People weren't, they didn't know how to drive. I mean, it was
nothing.
bad.
Yes,
It was
yes,
bad.
yes. Um, so what else, guys? Anything that we need to mention before we start here with Nick? Do we want to add anything you want to mention, Josh?
No, I just got here, so I'm behind.
No, you're good, brother.
Welcome,
Robert,
Josh. We've missed
welcome,
you,
brother.
buddy.
We did. Anything that we need to mention, Robert? That you,
Um, no, I think everything now it's all new. We're fresh start, new year, and now it's just looking forward what events we're gonna be, looking into, what we're gonna be attending, local, abroad,
yes.
California, north area, Kentucky, Beat Creek. I mean, there's
Oh,
so much. I mean, it's all new. So we're just
it's
gonna take it month by month right now.
yes, yes, coming up. They already.
Yeah.
I saw a post or something. Did I receive an
Yeah.
email or something
The
about?
first event's coming up in just a couple of weeks. It's Joe's event, ExoFest 2. We're
Where's
having it at DFD,
where's that at? Okay,
Plant
can you?
City.
Okay, so what's expected of that event? What's going on there? Just
Right now it's all out fun RC. So anything
okay.
RC related, whether it's planes,
Awesome.
racetrack, buggy, oval, crawler, everything. It's all out. There's a hobby shop, food vendors, bathrooms, camping. So everything's going to be a bit available for the weekend. And it's
And where's
ExoFest 2.
and where's this location located at, brother?
It's DFD Power Sports is the
Oh,
name of the company, and it's based in Plant City, Florida.
oh, okay, okay.
30
Awesome,
minutes from
awesome,
my house. It's fantastic.
right?
I don't have to
Right?
camp. I can go home and sleep in my own bed.
Right. It's true. And you love camping, right? You love
Yep, I'm
camping.
not a camper. I am not a camper guy.
Looking forward for that. I know also it's a bunch of stuff that we have also planned. Operation Living Charlie. Also, we are planning sometime next month. Actually, we have a suicide prevention walk down there in Orlando, right? That we are planning to be part of and bring in a booth, Operation 11 Charlie booth, and then walking the um doing that slash walk with everybody there and bringing awareness to right suicide and especially in our case veteran suicide and all that stuff. So that's going to be a very important event for us to be part of and bring awareness. So our veterans and family members are looking forward to be part of that walk next month. Right, and some of the other stuff that we will be mentioning throughout the uh, this month and whatnot, and we have a bunch of events planned up. Something that I remember talking to some of our veterans. Brother Woods, welcome in, my brother. Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate AC Ryder, anybody that came in. Dustin, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. And then, so a lot of stuff that we're planning to have throughout this year, like I mentioned, to all our chapters and whatnot. So some changes, some stuff coming up. So we're planning to stay busy throughout the whole year. So be looking forward for that. Anyway, so I think in that regard, I think that's it,
Yeah,
guys.
let's bring on Nick. I want to know.
Let's
Let like fill us in.
yes.
Tell us the details. I
Let's do
mean,
it.
let's go.
So,
I don't know. Where do you want to start?
first of all, introduce yourself, Nick. People that don't know about you, who is Nick?
All right, my name is Nick Degnan. I am the new owner of RPP Hobby. We officially closed on changing ownership in the middle or the first week of November. But I took over operations at the beginning of October of last year. So anything that kind of came through the shop from that point on, you were dealing with myself. We had a little bit of a changeover period with some of the previous staff. And then after essentially October 14th, the madness began. I relocated the shop from Ukiah, California, down to my hometown of Benicia, California. So it's about 2 hours further south, kind of on the cusp of the North Bay area. So it's been a whirlwind of excitement and madness and hair pulling, which I don't have a whole lot left for that.
Yeah, I
So
still see your head spinning, so we got you though. All right.
it's been a lot of
We'll keep
that.
you balanced.
So it's just been kind of crazy to kind of go through what I think a lot of us in the industry feel like, oh, it would be a crazy dream in order to open up or take over a hobby shop. And for some reason, I decided that that was a good time to do it. So I can give you all the pointers on what to do and what not to do, and definitely how to sink a lot of money into your hobby and trying to make a passion of mine that's, shoot, I've been in the RC industry, well, not industry, I've been on the consumer side of it since probably middle school. So that's going on closer to 3 decades now.
Wow.
Almost
Wow.
there. But
Mhm.
nothing in as public of a role as what I've stepped into here. So uh it's
So, so
been
tell us, Nick, a little bit about that. You being in the over 3 decades in the hobby. So how that started, man?
I was a very convincing child. I needed to come up with a STEM/STEAM project getting into like the end of middle school, beginning of high school. And I convinced my parents that RC cars would be a good way to go about coming up with something that would prove the scientific method. Back in the time before we had the acronyms of STEM and STEAM and all those other science tech classes. And it was like, okay, this is something that I've liked. Let me go and spend some money on something that would go a lot faster. And going through a process of that time, that project was actually looking at very nerdy. It was return on investment of upgrades for hop-up items. So like cost spent versus how much benefit you'd see on bearings versus plastic bushings, because I went with a very simple Tamiya kit. So starting off with stuff like that and battery tech and shocks. So all the excuses to buy all of the really, really bling stuff that you wouldn't normally throw at something. But it's like, yes, this is for school. This is for a science project. Let's go and let's do all this fun stuff. And then iterate through that and swapping things out and stripping that car down a whole bunch and rebuilding it. And I still actually happen to have it through 4 moves. And yeah, I just finally finished painting that body over COVID because I was too scared to. So
Hey, we've all been there. We get it.
So, so that was the start. And then after that, for where I grew up, I was growing up down in the Santa Cruz area. There was a little hobby shop called Capitol Hobbies, and they did parking lot races. And my friends did that. And the idea was then I would transition into doing the racing side of it because it was there. And as soon as I got all of that stuff together and I did that project, the store closed, which is like the worst way to kind of get into kind of local stuff.
Mhm.
And so that kind of orphaned me into just kind of like bashing and messing around in my house and doing all this other stuff. And then what else? College came up, moved away. That all got set on the back burner. Then a neighbor gave me some old stuff because he saw me tinkering. I got some housemates back in college into RC. One of them was, of course, a computer science major. So he got the Traxxas Slash when it first came out. And ripped out all the electronics and gave them to me because he went and did some of the first like Arduino programming. So he got his ultrasonic sensors, loaded that all out, made it all self-driving, spend way too much time coding and then watching it crash into walls. And then I just laughed at him and I'd just go drive all my stuff around. But I mean, that was pretty much the start for the whole self-driving craze. He was ahead of that curve, which was pretty cool to see in a retrospective fashion. So
That's awesome. Go ahead, Brad. Go ahead, Nick.
So then kind of coming into that later on, that kind of kicked off more of a vintage kick for me. Because one neighbor gave me a very old Bowlink kit, pan car, 235 millimeter wide. So the 110 scale, the bigger guys. So getting into kind of refurbishing those, and then those all got shelved when I moved up back north again after college. And then, of course, they all came back out during COVID. And then that's when I started just grabbing more. So I started off at the beginning of COVID. I think it was probably a lot of people who got back into the hobby. Like 4 kits that were kicking around. And then afterwards, oh, my wife's going to not be happy with me. I ended up with probably over 30 different ones and getting like no longer available parts direct from Japan. The whole Fast and the Furious thing, we can get overnight parts from Japan. I was doing that and flipping cars and doing all this other stuff and starting up a small, very, very small social media channel that was small scale speed. That was like a kickoff of like old Radio Shack X mods that I was ripping the guts
Wow.
out and upgrading full electronics and um, doing more of the vintage builds, old buggies, stuff like that. So it's been a whirlwind, and then that finally decided to make me think that I could step in and run a hobby shop. So I don't know. That's where I wound up today.
No, but you've been doing a lot of stuff, but that's awesome. First of all, we are familiar, O11C is familiarized with the STEM program, especially here locally. We have been helping support the STEM program here. We have one of our veterans that he's in charge of the STEM program here in our county, and we always helping him out and helping the kids out and all that stuff. So I love those programs and being able to help, right, the next generation coming up. So that's very important. So I love that. I love that story there, Nick, on that, man. Um, those old, I know here, Robert is a geek here and all this stuff. He's been in a hobby forever. Dennis also, I think Dennis invented the hobby. Dennis was when they had the wooden ones, right? They had to push and whatnot. So he
Yeah.
knows all those,
Had to
most
push
of
'em
those.
with a stick.
He was there with the caveman, just
Yes.
chiseling out the wheels for the first time, for the RC.
Now, I
So-
thought I was the only one on the panel that knew about bowling.
Yep.
So
So
that's-
that was an eliminator sport.
Wow.
And
Yes,
Okay,
they
so-
only ran what was called the Bomber Series.
mhm,
Very hard to find body.
yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah,
I love that.
look at those cars. When you take the body off, you look at it and you think to yourself, this is it?
Mhm.
That's all it is it's a Tupperware bowl with a motor and an axle.
Yep.
But they
Don't you wish
really
things these
handle
days
a
were
lot
just
better.
as simple, but they're not.
Well, actually, those cars actually started out with the old Swiper ESC,
Oh yeah.
and then they just kept transitioning. And once brushless came out, that whole phase of the bomber class with the bowlings just disappeared.
I mean, there's a little bit of a resurgence, at least with the pan cars. I mean, World GT came out, and then that kind of got back into at least getting more 1/10 scale, which piqued my interest for a little while. But the really wide 1/10 235s, like the RC10Ls, those I would like to see a resurgence, and those are cool, at least for that scale.
It'll probably happen. I mean,
Eventually.
RC
There's enough.
it's gonna be on the list. We all know
Whatever
it's getting there.
Associated can push out in a gold and white color scheme, I think they're gonna just
Yeah.
throwing that out there.
They're gonna come out with an RC10 toaster soon, so I'll buy it. It's gold.
That's awesome there. I know, guys, real quick before we keep going here and hanging out with Nick, right? So you guys can know a little bit more about Nick. Questions, feel free to post those questions in the chat, and we'll get them down the road to Nick. So guys, feel
I have
free.
a
We don't
question.
go ahead.
So Nick, now that you've acquired RPP, what's your next move? What's gonna be your next big thing that's gonna be specifically for RPP?
The big thing is the harder question to answer, at least right off the bat. The smaller things are at least building it back up. The probably not so secret that was kind of going on behind the scenes was that they were not reordering a whole lot of inventory. That's why things were kind of like falling off on the website. And so there's a little bit of brand rebuilding that needs to happen. So that's kind of like the big struggle is coming in on a little bit of a back foot in order to figure out how to come back, to build back the brand and bring products back into stock.
Okay.
So that's been definitely a big struggle, trying to get things rolling again. I know Deanna's on. I heard Javier mention her name. She has been amazing help. She was the previous operations manager at RPP, and she's been the force behind the scenes, helping me kind of get things back rolling again.
Yes.
So that has been the big challenges. I guess bigger pictures. I want to keep growing RPP. Right now it's primarily me doing everything in the shop. It's as small as a small time operation can get to do all this, considering essentially where RPP was as a brand and the extent of customers and support that we provide. So that is definitely something that I foresee growing, because otherwise I have no options. My wife will not be happy if that doesn't happen. But kind of bigger picture, I'd like to get back to having events like the RPP Jamborees we used to have, or they used to have. I've hooked up with our local crawling community. There's a Solano and Napa counties crawling club called Slappa RC. They were already planning to do some trails for Scale Challenge West. They approached me if I would be able to assist with them. So we're working together to figure out how best RPP can fit into that, now that we kind of have a new home and a new local club in order to help out with that. So that's an ongoing discussion and development. So there'll be more information coming soon when we have a little bit more of that pinned down. And then just kind of growing back to being what RPP was famous for in the past. You can't just ride on your laurels for this entire time. So there's changes that have happened since RPP was a main powerhouse. The market has moved. And so kind of getting back into it to figure out how best to kind of move with the times. So a lot of big picture thinking going on, which having a tech background, at least I can throw numbers at a wall and see what sticks, but that only is part of the equation.
Well, I think this is really good for you. I mean, like you're starting off almost kind of like a clean slate. Like you can now go forward by managing it the way that you want to. You can go certain directions where sometimes when you buy into a company, that direction is kind of already put in place for you. So you have to follow that guideline. So you find your opportunity to go ahead and, have your own branch and to change the course of the business. But I think you're in a good spot, and I would, if I was in your shoes, I would be very, very happy.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you, man. Like this is awesome. I'm really excited for you.
Definitely, Nick. We had met the RPP family throughout the years. Us Operation 11 Charlie traveling to California, being in Action Fest West and some of the other events out there. Amazing people there. We are very grateful. Always hang out with them out there for a few. So that's awesome that you taking over there, Nick. So again, congratulations, like Robert mentioned, and that's awesome.
Thank you, guys.
So I know there's a question here from Glenn Hubs. He had earlier. Guys, if we have missed any question, feel free to post them again, please, and we get them soon. He was asking, what are you going to distribute, like brands? What brands are you going to be working on?
So from the initial changeover, the main focus that I had was continuation of services. So making sure we kept all the brands that we already had. So that would be the mainstays that we had were Vanquish, Traxxas, SSD for wheels. The spare tires were something that, spare tires and wheels were something that a lot of the customer base was very adamant that
I was gonna mention, I was like, are you still gonna carry the single Vanquish wheels? Please say yes and thank you.
So the intention is, yes, that I will keep continuing to carry singles of the
Nice.
spares. So that way, if you
Love
guys
it.
want to run a matching fifth on the spare tire holder, you can do that. So we're working on that and going through that with the reordering process. So it's a nice little added feature. So
Oh, 100%. When that first popped up, I'm like, that is a great idea because I'm out there overspending on singles, and you guys just came up with it, and I was just like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Done.
And nobody else is really doing it.
Nobody.
Yep.
No, again, it like I would have to go in on a buddy of mine for, go in on a set so we can go ahead and split them up and,
then
you
you both
know,
have to agree on what style and color.
right, exactly. So it's not as easy. I mean, I got singles in the truck right now, so it's like, but they're specific colors. They're not the ones that they hold onto the website. They're the limited edition colors.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
it's always good to keep those,
Yep.
but it's not easy. But
So
you've made it easy, so yes, please keep that going.
yes, things like that we will continue to keep doing. So
So I've been posting here links there for the website, guys, social media. Oh, I did something. Dennis, I did something. Or you did something. I'll be
Stop
posting.
clicking.
Oh, my YouTube decided to reload again anyway. But
Is
yes, I've
the
been.
sorry,
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Nick, is the coupon program still going to continue?
yes, the coupon program will continue.
Okay.
I am trying to figure out how best to get that back out. So
Okay.
the coupons previously were not necessarily that sophisticated. There was continually the first three letters of the month and then 10 for the basic one.
Yep.
And then that was posted on the website. If that continues on the website, or if we push that over to, say, maybe SMS pushes for advertising, since a lot more people are on their phones than when they first started doing that, or back to like email pushes. That's kind of something that is up in the air to figure out how best to communicate with the customer base and make sure that they have that information and know.
Yeah, your average market person will always tell you the blasting emails is always going to be your most effective. So,
Yep.
but
Yep.
again, everybody is on their phone majority of the time. So social media, text messaging, I mean, that's always a good one because I get text messages from certain companies and I read it and I'm like, oh, you have a coupon code. I'm like, do I need to use that? So again, the SMS might be another great, uh,
Yep.
As you
project
say
to
that,
go through.
Robert,
So yeah, I think it would work.
As you say that, how many unread text messages do you have?
Not nice.
All
As
right,
of
that,
right now, since I deleted messages last Sunday, not this Sunday past, but the previous Sunday, I have 754 unread
Oh
messages.
my
Not that
Lord.
bad. I'm only in the double digits.
Oh, my God. I thought I had it bad, but I think you guys are, yeah. Jeez, squeeze. It's awesome here. Again, guys, I've been posting here the links, the website, Instagram, also the Facebook, guys. So feel free to check them out there. RPP Hobbies. Feel free to check that out as well. So let me see here. Any more
Nick,
questions? Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
No,
Are you
you
going to
go
be
ahead.
attending any events around the US for 2026? Like, like Beat the Creek's a major, central event. Is that something that you'd be thinking about going to or anything like that?
The biggest challenge that I've got right now is because right now I'm a one-man operation, is
Okay.
if I attend somewhere, then that means I'm not going to be able to fulfill on the customer service side. So that's the great balancing act right now, as I've got rebuilding it. So definitely starting out, California events are going to be more of the focus in
Okay.
order to at least make it so that way it's tenable, so I can go get out there and then also still make sure that I can get back in time to keep that same great order processing speed.
Yeah.
Okay. To follow that one, I believe there was a few brand ambassadors for RPP with the previous owners. Are you going to continue a program like that?
So I would
Sorry
like
if I
to
put you on the
continue.
spot.
No, that's fine. These are all good questions. When I took it over, there were no like official brand ambassadors.
Okay.
There were some previous marketing contracts that were in play. Those are under review and being reworked as we review kind of going forward with the whole acquisition and changeover and stuff like that. So there's definitely been a lot of interest in things like that. So it's definitely something that I feel would be worthwhile to go forward and figure out if there are people who would be good brand ambassadors going forward and working with that. But like I said, there's just so much stuff going on that
Yeah.
it's trying to figure out what do we deal with first and what fires do we fight. And
That's a revisit about 6 months from now. So
exactly.
that's what I would think. I got you.
It's just, and the people that are listening to us, especially here in Central and East Coast, they just be patient, right? Like Nick mentioned, he just started here taking over RPP, and then hopefully down the road, right, a couple of years
I'll
from
get
now,
out there.
you could come here and join us. We just got to give him time, right, so he can get that stuff going, man. So that's awesome, man.
I'll get out there. It's just, it'll take me a little bit. So
Yes.
enough that I can at least leave the shop with capable hands so that way I can go out and have some fun and play with all of you guys. Because I mean, it's the most amazing thing that is only half of the story that I get from running the shop is I see everybody ordering things coming in and you see all of the parts that people are putting together. And then I don't have that follow on to figure out, okay, what amazing creations and how has somebody's inventiveness come together in order to build out all these disparate parts and then putting it all together to see these builds. And you see some of it come through social media and that's cool, but it's definitely it'd be fun to get that connection in order to actually see people, oh yeah, hey, so and so I did this with these parts and seeing actually the assembled or the final product from all of those projects. So definitely hit up the socials, tag me, tag RPP Hobby. I'd love to see what you guys are doing with everything that you get from me, because that's what we're all in this for, is to show what we love and see all of our cool inventiveness. And then, like I've been saying since this, I mean, there's so many things out there that I'm one person and there's a lot of new things that are popping up every single day. So if there's products that you want me to carry or are interested in taking a look at that, hit me up. There's all the different emails. So there's support@rpphobby.com directly. You can call the shop number. Sometimes I'm running around crazy like a chicken with its head cut off doing order fulfillment. So that's leave a message. That helps. I'll call back. Social media, tag me and stuff. Yeah, because I can support everybody better if they let me know what they're looking for. I know definitely the semi truck guys have been very vocal about that. So we got some Tamiya semi parts in, not everything, because Tamiya is terrible at back orders. Just today, I got in 3 boxes of RC 4-wheel drive stuff that I need to go inventory once I hop off this call. So
Do you have a physical location or is this going to be 100% online only?
I do have a physical location.
Okay.
The address is 5000 East 2nd Street, Suite E in Benicia, California.
Okay. How far is that from Apple Valley or Ontario?
It's gonna be a couple hours from Apple
Couple
Valley.
hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're further north. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 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 we know well, I know somewhat of California, but California is such a big state. It's just...
Mhm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
they're about 6 plus, maybe 8 hours from Apple Valley-ish, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So Sacramento area?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm an hour south of Sac.
Okay.
He,
Gotcha.
he's no,
Okay.
yeah. I'm just here posting here the location address. Anybody there local to California area, they could go and visit Nick there. So and support the hobby, right? The local hobbies there. So
Yeah, we're open. When I say I'm open roughly 9 to 4 Monday through Friday. And then if you want to stop by on the weekends, call, email, we can
Yeah.
make something happen. You can come around, browse the back stock. I've got shoot the entire back wall is 26 feet of RC 4-wheel drive stuff, which the local guys are all drooling over. And it's like, oh, I love this. That's fun. Everybody's like a kid in a candy store walking around. So that's great. The retail spot, I have plans for that. It's not the most or not the most conducive for a retail spot that's set up, but we'll knock out some walls in due time and then make that more open.
Awesome.
So
Also, Dana there helping with the address, appreciate it there as well. Curtis, welcome in. Anybody that can join us, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Operation 11 Charlie. And here we have Nick from RPP Hobby. So appreciate you guys for being here with us. So Kurt says north of Bay Area. That's the location there. I know Kurt is out there, and you got another hobby shop there to support Kurt. They're close to you. So he will get in trouble, right?
Keep
In
them off
there,
of
so
Amazon.
get them out of it. Oh my goodness. That's
He was
awesome.
struggling so bad.
Say it again.
He was struggling so bad. His wife ordered stuff, and since they share the account, he wasn't allowed to look at Amazon for like a month. And he's like, I got to look at other sites and search. Like one night, he had Dwayne helping him like look at stuff on Amazon and sharing screens so he could get his fix in.
Oh, he was shaking. He was shaking. Oh my God.
It was
That was
hilarious.
for a whole month. That's too much, man. I bet you he's listening to us and looking at Amazon or something, you know.
Probably.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome stuff there. What else, Nick? What do you want people to know more? I know you mentioned a few of the stuff there. You mentioned some of the events that you are planning to be part of this year, right? I know we mentioned some of the other ones. Hopefully we can meet you in person, like hopefully it happened this year, Action Fest West, and we got Proline by the Fire. I know it's a little bit far down from you in Apple Valley, but those are big events there in the West Coast as well.
yeah, Proline by the Fire is definitely doable. I mean, when you live out on the West Coast, your kind of perceptions of distances are a little skewed. So day trips down to Disneyland and stuff like that, it's doable.
No.
Whereas you wouldn't necessarily be looking to go for a day trip from, say, New Jersey all the way down to Carolinas. But yeah, trying to get out there and just get RPP Hobby in a spot where it can be back in the community, supporting everybody. Ultimately the end goal, just to build the shop back up. So yeah.
So Nick, if you had a kid, you had free time, you caught up with work and everything, and you had a kit sitting in front of you, what would that kit be that you would want to build? And I have a feeling I know the brand, but I'm going to see if I'm correct.
Okay. All right.
What
Well,
would it be?
so part of this whole the personal motivation behind doing this was essentially to have an outlet in order to have a space in order to do more builds and stuff like that, and throw more project work that I could do. So one of the things that we'll probably be doing is more custom content,
Okay.
really self-made content. so one of the things that I'm doing is which side is up here, right there. I'll grab it.
Yeah, we love to see that. We
Yep.
love to see that, Nick.
All right. So the next thing that I'm probably working on is this little guy.
Okay, let me present you here real quick. Oh, nice.
All right. Element Enduro 12, mainly because my background is 1/10 touring size. So that's part of it. The other part is I am a huge Volkswagen nerd.
Oh, nice.
So that's why I have a Volkswagen Caddy.
Nice.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So
How about
because of
this?
that, the Enduro 12 is the perfect size. I mean, the Bushido is a little short, but the Bushido actually has metal links, so I can just throw on longer ends.
Mm-hmm.
And so that'll be a build that I'll be working on and posting up content about.
Where did that body come from?
Hmm?
Tamia?
What was
The
that?
body.
The body. Where'd you get the body from?
The body is a China special. There's a brand called I think Team C, who does a lot
Okay.
of
They do like the drift bodies and stuff.
they do a lot of drift
Yep.
bodies,
Yep.
and then other obscure stuff.
Okay.
So that's where that came from because I couldn't
Nice.
find it anywhere else.
That's gonna be awesome. I'm jelly. That's
So
gonna be a really cool
Yeah.
build.
so that's
I
one
love those.
project that I've got. I have a friend up in Sacramento who's combines both sides. I met him on the Volkswagen side,
Yeah.
because he used to have a Fox. He had one of the very rare Foxes in the States.
Oh, right on.
And now he's gotten into 3D printing and RCs. And so he actually just printed up for me, finished it up today and threw it in the mail. I hope he threw it in the mail. He texted me like right before we went on air and saying, "Hey, I'm running to the post office." So I was like, "Okay, sure, Richard." He's printing up a Dakar truck body for me.
Oh, wow.
So that's one of the other projects that I've got in the pipeline is I need to get a SCX 10-2 donor chassis. It'll be 1/12 scale, a man Dakar cab over, with full race trim. So be
That's
something.
gonna be pretty cool. Yeah. I have the RC four-wheel drive one and I love that.
Mhm.
I love it. That's gonna be really awesome.
So I'm excited for that. We'll start off with some different things. So maybe I'll throw on. I've been trying to figure out how I want to build that out. Thinking about if it's just going to stay lock diffs or if I want to grab some remote lockers because there's the SSD straight axle kit for the TRX4 axles.
Yes. Yes.
And then do remote lockers on it.
Mhm.
That way I could run it faster or actually crawl with it. So
Okay.
different options.
Yeah. Are you
So
talking you're
AC
talking about the portal delete kit
Yeah.
to go straight? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So,
So that's a good kit. I have that kit. It's good.
all right. So then I have to ask Robert, what were you thinking I was going to say?
Something Tamiya. Only because you've mentioned Tamiya probably about 5 to 6 times. So I had a feeling like you're partial to Tamiya. And
That is my history, and I've done a lot of stuff to Tamiya. So now it's kind of like venturing out and figuring out something that's
all
new.
right.
And
So you are partial to Tamiya, so I'm pretty accurate. Yeah.
I have exhausted pretty much all my stuff here.
Yeah.
If you want to see some of the crazy off the wall things that I've done.
Yes,
here.
we love to see
Oh
those,
yeah,
brother.
no, yeah, we love
right.
this stuff.
Let me grab this one.
So
Yeah, I
AC
knew he was
Ride.
a Tamiya fan. I knew it. Saw it. I just read it.
If I make a mess of behind the scenes.
Oh, look at this.
So this
Ooh.
was Tamiya FF02, which was a stretched version of the MO3 chassis, which was front wheel drive mini car. This one I butchered up because it was originally designed to have manual speed control. So there's a servo mount in the back. There would have been a manual sweeper here. But that makes it perfect for doing a drift car.
Oh, nice.
That's
So,
sweet.
hand cut carbon arms, yeah, racing orange aluminum bits just to get out of the traditional Tamiya coloring. And because I am a sucker for vintage, it's still running 75 megahertz FM. That's kind of my other guilty pleasure is vintage radio gear, as you can see with all the radios over there.
I could see those
I saw
there.
those. Yep.
So, what was I doing? Just last night, I was resoldering a 40 megahertz board out of one of the JR radios that I've got into a 75 megahertz board, just so I can legally run it, even though I don't think anybody from the FCC is going to come bust me for running 40 megahertz
Right?
in the States, but it's something to do.
Yeah, that whole situation is gonna get crazy with FCC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. All right.
it's the game we play with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a question there, AC, Nick, there from AC Riders. If you can show what you have available there, he would like to see an early build that if you have an early build available there and a late build as well.
I think that's what he just did.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's
TR12
still
is
in
the early one.
progress.
Yeah.
that's an
I mean,
early build. Yeah.
For early, for me personally, sure, I can go grab that car I was talking about earlier.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Hey guys, I think we got a new RC nerd we can bring into the
Yes.
club.
That's awesome, man. Love it, love it.
All right. This was all because of my Gran Turismo upbringing. So
Oh, nice.
Castrol Muggin NSX. This one I got at D&J Hobby in Campbell. They no longer exist. It's a terrible track record I have with RC car shops or hobby shops and closing. Monocoque plastic chassis, TLO1, very much maligned at the time, but pretty much all the Go Fast goodies you could get for it.
Nice.
And this Novak Cyclone ESCs, so back in the day. And the Kyosho Mad Science series, if anybody else is familiar with that line of brushed motors.
So Josh, you think you can make that one go 120? You got this.
Do
The
that by dropping it out of a plane, probably.
Right.
the Golf, what is that? The M, what's the Golf and the Bug and what chassis was that? M05?
Let's see. The Golf originally came out on the I think the M01 chassis. Then they re-released it on the M05.
Okay.
It's the Riri. It's the Golf, the Bug, and then
It'll be
the
another.
Escort Rally. It got 96 mile an hour.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Welcome, Nick. We are all RC nerds. We got this. You fit
I
right
have
in,
a-
sir.
I have a Tamiya nerd thing for you, Nick.
All right.
Show it, Josh. Dennis, how many of these old rigs you have on your storage?
I can count on one hand that. But going back to what he was talking
Yeah.
about earlier with the Yeezys and the X mods, I do have both of those.
Nice.
And Dennis has one that has, this marble wheels that he, again, he just chiseled out.
Chiseled out.
It's a nice hollow log in the middle. It was using water as rotation. It was great.
Whoa.
All original. Well, except for like the rear bumper.
That's crazy, man.
Things like
Wow.
that is just gorgeous. I mean, I love that.
Original wheels and stuff.
That is beautiful.
The old Utah.
Wow.
All right. So
Still the
I've
swiper
never had the
ESP.
chance to use one of those H pattern sticks. How does
It's like 2-wheel drive, 4 high, and then 4 low.
okay.
Then
That's
forward and reverse on it, obviously.
that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. My dad worked at a hobby shop part-time when he was a park ranger in 84, 85, and he got one of these.
Wow.
And so this is from then.
I don't think
And
you've ever shown that one off.
That's a special build. That's
it
a
was at
special.
US. It was at
Was it?
UST.
Wow.
The year I met you at UST for a quick second.
That would, yeah,
I
okay.
this
That would
I
look
had
really
this
good
with
next to
me.
my sand scorcher up there.
Nope,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that'd be a
fine.
good pair.
He's like,
It's
nope.
all mine. Still
Okay.
got Futaba
All right, well,
servos and
just put it in your will that, if you, this goes to Robert Pezza, just.
you'd have to fight Jericho.
Oh, right.
Okay, all right. It's already found a good home. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
awesome.
and I have a box with like a spare transmission and all that stuff still.
I mean, look at that.
Wow.
You can
Oh,
see all the shift servos, the
yeah.
Futaba stuff. It's still got. I don't have the original big block battery though. That's the only thing I
That's
don't
okay.
have.
Don't they make? There's a 3D file. You can print one.
Yeah,
So,
I need to print one, but yeah, the the knuckle was broken, so my dad parked it forever ago. So I got a bruiser knuckle and was able to like machine it out to fit where it works on this. So I drove it at USDE. I have a little like short of it driving around in here, but
Wow.
still works.
yeah, it's so
That
cool.
is so cool, man. That is awesome.
I think that's my newest favorite truck that you own
Yeah.
for sure.
That's why it's in the glass case.
Yeah. Mhm. Keeps that one hidden.
Yep.
I'll ask him about it in 5 months from now.
It'll still be right here.
It's- that is wow, that's awesome, man.
That is cool.
That's a cool build there. Um,
Her origin's still up here too.
Is it?
It's over on Bush Oak.
Oh yeah.
so here, let me see here. Bill says he was pursuing the website, looking at the website, and said you guys have everything in there. Talking about the website, Nick. So that's awesome. It's up
It's
there.
been a lot of work in order to make sure that that was all maintained and brought
Yeah.
back. So still working on it. There's still a fair amount of stuff that's out of stock that we're just rolling through and replenishing and bringing that back up. So things are rolling in weekly. So if there's something that's not there, it's either check back next week or reach out, and then we can put that at the top of our hit list in order to get that back in stock faster. So
Yes,
You also have 15 pages of clearance. There's a
Yeah.
lot of cool stuff in there. I was scanning it because I hadn't been on the site in a while. And I was like, I need to jump back on here. And Joe, there's like Corrali stuff, I think, for your buggy. Jericho just got a SMT-10 kit from Kirby, like an original in-box SMT-10 kit, and there's a lot of AR-60 stuff in there. I'm like, might have to hit up that clearance section. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I'm looking at
That
your
was
state
probably
concept
one of the fun
inventory.
parts about the shop is that there's a lot of things that aren't available other places anymore just because they were kind of just hidden treasures, and
Uh-oh. We gotta
people
talk.
just kind of move on to
Oh,
the next new thing, and there's just a lot of
Right.
stock here.
He might be one of the last people with the Terra parts.
Possibly.
Uh-oh.
I saw, I'm like, wow, the Terra, like knuckles and stuff. The site is super cool. People need to check it out. There's a lot of stuff on here.
Oh, now you got me. Now you got me looking here, talking to Nick. I'm like, look, what?
But, hey guys, let's go shopping.
Right.
Let's
Piece
go.
candy.
Hold on.
The
Ooh,
nice
piece
thing
candy.
about the site is it's super easy to navigate and you've got all the icons on the top with sale, clearance, scratch and dents, all that.
Now you
Yeah,
got me here in the
there is
hobby. So
there was a little bit of work that went in when we first bought it, and well, of course, the people who were familiar with the old site were definitely very vocal about that, but there was some technical reasons why we pushed through with the site upgrade. The biggest was mainly just making it easier to search. There were terms that the old site just couldn't handle. So like characters, like you put in a colon for like 1/10 scale, just wouldn't do that. And also the old site just wouldn't handle being mobile friendly, so super hard to navigate since a lot more people are shopping on their phones. I'm
yes,
Mhm.
doing that too. So it's mobile friendly now and all that other good stuff. Oh, and it looks like there's stuff that I need to fix on the bottom.
right here, right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or Hobby's computer wouldn't load it. It
That
might have
it,
been blocked.
it's Dennis. It's just Dennis. Dennis messing up my stuff here. I know it's
Made
there.
it so Javier can't click on anything.
Yeah.
So, just working through kind of getting things back to where they were. Then some of the other changes were like the old site had pre-filtered parts by certain models. So it took a little while to get that back turned on again, but that's under its own heading tab. So it's in a different location, but same functionality that the old site had. Since that's a lot easier way to get through some stuff for customers. So just trying to make sure that we don't lose any functionality and things are just better all around. So it's definitely a challenge, but
Yeah, I get that.
we're plugging along. So
And now you guys got me here looking stuff there now. I'm gonna be
You got a good amount of J concept stuff in stock, so that's good.
yes. So that was definitely one of the easy parts about purchasing RPP as an existing business, is that they did have a lot of stock that would be easy to just get it up and running and then be strategic in how we replenish and work through, and about as turnkey as it could be for buying a business and getting into the RC hobby. But then again, this being my only data source, it's sure any other one might be as easy. I don't know. I don't intend to make this a habit of buying a whole bunch of RC shops.
oh my
But
god,
you
look at
could.
Nick, what's your ultimate
I'm taking a
goal
moment here.
for
We're gonna search the
2026
website.
RPP?
yeah, everybody's like quiet searching in here, Nick.
The RPP server is gonna crash. So.
That's
Sorry,
awesome.
what were you asking, Dennis?
What's the ultimate goal for RPP for 2026?
For 2026, I would like to get to a point where we would grow enough that I can get back out in either the end of 26 or the end of 27 and start supporting and promoting more events. So in terms of the store, that would be essentially having enough business so that way we can bring on other staff to grow that part of it. Then that would allow us to be able to go out and have a presence at things like Proline by the Fire, or
Mhm.
have a possibly retail presence at something like Scale Challenge West, bigger sponsorships. Kind of for the local community aspect, because that's been a lot of the interactions that I've had in person. And there's been a lot of requests of things like either crawler courses, race courses, other venues locally. One of the things that's happened in this town in Benicia is we have a really nice community park. A while ago, a group of RC enthusiasts got together to try to make an outdoor track
Nice.
But they didn't go through the proper channels for whatever reason. And that was not long-lived. So one of the things that I'd like to figure out is going through the proper channels in order to get that approved by the city, so that way we can go out and have a community space that we can do essentially all of the above. So ideally, for what's currently over in the location that I'm looking at would be an outdoor dirt track. We could also do kind of a curated crawling course around it as well. So we have mixed use and all of that, so that way everybody can enjoy it. An indoor track at this point is not, an indoor racetrack is not something that I would see happening in the near future, just because of the location that I'm in right now. When I configure the front of the store, maybe we'd have enough space to do like an indoor micro crawling course, something that would fit like 1/24th, 1/18th, new SCX 30s, stuff like that. That'd be a way to stay indoors, bring customers into the shop, make it more of a community space. So
Hands-on, yeah.
yep, stuff like that. I've also been in touch with the some parents who run some of the STEAM classes at the local schools, and figuring out how we can better interact and bring more kids into the hobby. One thing I noticed is another shop did like a summer build camp, bringing kids in, showing them how to wrench on their own trucks or buggies,
Yes.
kind of going through all that. Us being more crawler focused, we can go in with a crawler chassis, and then go out and explore the wilderness and have fun doing that, and kind of get that community involvement and get RPP Hobby more rooted into here, and getting kids in and people out exploring and off screens and stuff like that. So
Love that, Nick. That's basically, it's kind of what we do us here in Operation 11 Charlie. Like I mentioned it before we start the show, we had some of our chapter have those VA classes, right, with the VA hospital, that we kind of similar like that with our veterans from the mental health department and TBI, traumatic brain injuries, all that stuff. So those classes that you mentioned, we doing monthly with our guys that have mobility issues, concentration issues. So those STEM, that's kind of like how we give our class, kind of like a STEM style classes for our guys. We have been doing a build for what kid, Josh? I always forget the kid.
Base
It
camp.
is base camp
Base
kid.
camp.
We have been doing that build for maybe 7 months now. Why? Why? Because it's only an hour class, and then again going back to we got to take our time with our guys, have hand issues, coordination issues, all that. But they enjoy the class, man, focusing and building that class of those different type of stuff that we do with those classes. So I'm my hats off to you, man, that you're doing that, planning to do that with the kids that are coming up. So very important.
So yes, and expanding that too. If there's another local chapter that would like to partner, I mean, I'd be open to that as well. So
yeah, that's awesome. That's all. You know what, Nick? Is some of those classes like our teacher, right? Our retired sergeant major. He was in Maryland. Now he's out of Arizona. So he's on the TV, right? Leading the class, and we have a couple of veterans at each table. And then we are just guiding them and extra hands, helping them guide them throughout the class. And everybody has the same kit or whatnot and each table. And the sergeant major is just leading the class from Arizona at the moment. So yeah, it's doable.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Stuff. Love that, Nick. Again, and being part of the community is so important, right? For us to do, right? And so that's awesome. Love that, man. I know Roger's not here. Roger is a Navy guy, Navy veteran. and he's the leading guy of the STEM class here in our county, here in Brevard County, here in Florida. So I know he would be love talking to you about that. That's awesome. Good stuff, man. I see, yes, AC Rider. I was looking at that, especially the military vehicles you have. There's a bunch of cross RCs that you have there on that website. If you're out of stock, but there's some nice ones there. They're still available as well.
Yep,
I know.
we're an official Cross RC distributor, so we can get those for you. Yep, definitely lead time on some of the bigger ones, like the 8x8s, are pushed out a little bit, but they're working on that.
I know Dennis.
Well, I know
Dennis,
Kirby just got a big cross order in to ship out to people.
So, yep, we're waiting on that too. So,
I know Dennis loved those cross RC. Right there. So
Right.
he has
6 right there, and then I've got the PG4A sitting over here.
nice.
I had the 4L and the HC6, which is now Javier's.
Yes. Yes, that's a beautiful thing right there, man. Man, looking at that what is it? Amphibious one, 8x8 armor transport vehicle
Oh,
kit.
the BT8. I think it's-
BT8, man. That thing is beautiful. Yeah, the BT8.
No, they came out with the 10x10, the T-Rex, and that
Wow.
thing is massive.
That's awesome. Awesome stuff here. Guys, here more questions here from the panel. Questions for Nick here on the chat. Feel free, guys. Any more questions that you guys want for Nick? Feel free to jump in and on that. So, yeah. Let me see here real quick there. Again, guys, I've been posting the links for Nick, if anybody wants to reach out to you, what will be the best way to reach out to you? I know on the website has contact us. That will be the best way to contact you guys.
pretty much anyway. There's support at rpphobby.com. There's also phone number 707-462-4152. Can't always get right to that, but I'll return messages. There's also social media channels, which those should come through. If they don't, the other traditional email and phone are going to be the better ways to get in contact.
There's another question here for you, Nick, right here from one of the veterans from the Canada area. Do you guys do international shipping?
Yes, we do international. I actually just shipped an order out today to Ontario.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Dwayne.
So international, we also ship to, well, pretty much anywhere. Past orders that I've seen come in since I've taken over, done a couple to Germany, a couple to Canada.
Awesome.
In the past, there was more, but the difficulties with VATs popping up was definitely an issue, which
Yeah.
saw a lot of decrease in international shipments.
Mm-hmm.
Australia, I think, also was another recent shipment. So
Awesome. Dwayne says it's awesome. Thank you. I know Dwayne, they've been looking for a lot of stuff. You come here from this side, so from the States here, right? So that's awesome. Awesome stuff. That's good to hear, Nick.
So there are certain things that we can't ship overseas. I mean, big ones are like Traxxas. I don't have distributorship rights to ship international with those, which pretty much anybody who sells in the States can't do.
Yeah.
And then also things like batteries are going to be difficult, but
Yeah.
everything else, yep.
That is awesome there. Awesome there, man. Let me see here, make sure that we got everything covered here for you, Nick. There, again, guys, check out the website. all the different stuff that he has, plenty of stuff in the website, like Josh mentioned earlier, the vast of stuff there, that you can go and make sure to support those local hobby shop guys, right? And you don't have to be from Cali, right? You can support from all over here, all of the states here. So we just got to support those local hobby shop guys here.
Local mom and pops.
Yeah, yeah. I've stopped here. So that is pretty much Nick. And anything that you want to let the people know. Eventually we're gonna start saying our goodbye soon. I know you're pretty busy, got stuff to do, right? You mentioned earlier you guys still gotta go back and do some stocking and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we just flooded the internet, had everybody go to your
Yeah.
website. So I'm pretty sure you got some orders coming through.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
if you keep watching,
Hopefully you don't have those alerts on your phone. That'll drive me crazy.
I silenced everything for this because
Okay.
it's like bing, 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 bing. It's like, that's not necessarily. Yeah, keep looking. We'll probably have all that RC four-wheel drive, the new stuff coming back in stock, either later tonight or tomorrow. I got a lot of tires in because I know I was out of stock of those. I'm just working through kind of getting things back and rolling again. So I just want to say to everybody who's been a customer, thank you so much. It means the world to me that you guys are still trusting me with a name that has been so ubiquitous and ingrained in the crawling community. I'm definitely going to stick to those roots. I definitely, from my own personal history of being outside of the crawling community, now I'm jumping in. It's kind of like the craziest way to get into it is to go by a crawling specialized hobby shop, but this is where I'm at now. We'll expand some offerings and see how better we can support everything on the RC side. So
That's awesome, Nick. Here, Shannon says, "See, a great job, Nick. We are so proud that our PP name is carrying on and giving back to the community." So
that's very touching. Thank you so much, Shannon. Shannon's been great through all this. She and Corey have been instrumental in kind of helping me because they were the previous owners, and that's been the best experience that I could probably ever go through with this whole process. So
that's awesome, Ron. That's awesome. Love it, man. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So grateful of that, man. That's what we love about the hobby, Nick, is what and make us us veteran when we come into the hobby, right? Seeing that brotherhood, right? That community, right? Helping each other out. That's what especially when we started O11C, what made the transition easier, right? To interact with civilians, all this stuff, bringing all this veteran with severe PTSD and whatnot. So make it a little bit easier how we behave in that brotherhood style. So we love that. We love that that part of the hobby. It's incredible. So grateful to be part of that. So I think that's it, guys.
should we end on some promo or deal?
Yes, it's your show, brother. Go ahead.
All right, what do you guys think? 15% off? 20% off? 20% off. O11C on the website. Use that as your code. 20% off.
Oh my goodness. Guys, here you guys are been looking at okay, I guess we're going back online. Put that on there, guys. You guys see anything there? O11C, their code on the website, man. Go ahead and support the RPP hobbies, and then that's awesome. 20% off. I bet you, Josh. I know Kurt is looking
I
at
never put the
everything.
site down. It's been on the whole time.
So for people who will be late to that, I'll let that run through the end of the week, and then that
Oh,
code will be active.
Awesome.
So
Are you sure you just got this business?
I did.
No one will put you out.
I did. So.
No, you're good.
Just go clear out that clearance.
Yeah.
and guys, O11C guys are listening to this. Please help us share and support RPP Hobby. So we got that 20% off, right? O11C code, O11C code.
Check out. There will be a place to put in the code O11C.
Wow, that's awesome, Nick. That
That's
is
awesome. Thank you.
awesome. I know Brother Woods be looking into that right there. I know Brother Woods is on the chat. Brother
He
Woods,
ain't
one
even
of
in
our
the chat no
veterans.
more. He's on the website.
No, he said he got me the CC card out already. Ah, Brother Woods is one of our veterans there from Inglewood. He is part of U.S. Vets program, and they do an amazing job there in California with our vets, with our veterans. And he was recently inducted to our organization this past year, so that's awesome, man. Yes, yes, yes. Good stuff, man. That's the way to end this. That's awesome, Nick. Good stuff. I know our
Do
guys are gonna.
you already have this active so people, or do you need to set it up real quick?
It should be active. I mean, I can take a second to just double check and make sure that I
Okay. People will be like, hey, the code's not working. They'll start getting support messages.
definitely get a lot of communications that way.
Kurt said, RPP, here I come. We got a bunch of our veterans saying yes on the chat there. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. That's
If
the way.
if I could give back in any way that I can. My grandfather served in 10442nd during World War II. So
Wow, man.
it's been something that I've always felt near and dear to my heart. So the service, and to all the veterans on the channel, I just want to thank you all for your service.
Thank you. Thank you.
For somebody who has not served, I appreciate it. It's what makes this all possible. And also from the personal side of it, working in nonprofit at the start of my career, I just love what you guys are doing, and any way I can help out, I would love to be a part of that. So
awesome. Definitely. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nick. We really appreciate it. It means a lot to us, man. All that. That's awesome. Thank you for your grandfather's service, man. I always enjoy giving the time to old timers when I meet them, and I just sit down with them, listen to the stories, man. I love them time to, and it doesn't matter where I'm at. I always find the time, sit down with them and listen to them stories. Love those, man. A lot of knowledge there from our old timers, man. That's awesome, bro. Awesome stuff. So let's start saying our goodbyes. I know Nick has to go. Nick, just wait until we get say our goodbyes, then we could say goodbye properly after the show ended. So it'll be a few seconds there after that. So if anything else that we need to discuss, guys, you want to ask Nick before we start saying our goodbyes? No, we're good. Anything else that we forgot to mention? Next Monday, we don't have nothing on the calendar. I think we have a multiple Monday, no equipment. That we got some veterans. I know one of our veterans here, will have he wants to do an unboxing on the next multiple Monday, Larry. So he'll be here next Monday when we do our multiple Monday, hanging out with our veterans and whatnot. And so looking forward for that as well on that. So I think that's it. This month we have our local VA hospital class at the end of this month. Looking forward for that, and some of the other stuff we have with our local chapter and some other chapters as well. I think any events that we're gonna be part of this month, guys, here on the panel chat that you guys know of. I know Robert mentioned in a couple of weeks it's gonna be the one for from Joe Exo Cage event in a couple of weeks.
Exo Fest 2.
Exo
And
Fest 2.
then I'm actually putting on an event in March. Yes. J Concepts Trail Venture Challenge. It's gonna be at Scale Mountain.
Oh, nice.
But I know it's an area part of Scale Mountain that not a lot have explored before, but there's a whole back area that's being opened up with trails, and it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be the third weekend in March.
Oh, looking forward to that. I know it was that what is it? The paint right? It was in the back.
Yeah, it was the paintball booth. Yeah, the paintball area.
I
So we're
seen that.
now
I seen
turned
that.
that into RC trails.
Oh, that's awesome,
So
bro. Look at
there's
that's
some
awesome.
obstacles in there. There's some challenges in there. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited. And
Oh
I'm
man,
also super nervous because it's my first big event that I'm hosting. So
that's awesome, man. That's
so,
awesome. Looking forward to that, man. That's
yeah.
awesome, man. And is that going to be in March? You said?
Yeah, March 21st, third
Okay,
weekend of March.
third weekend of March. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
21st,
Awesome.
21st and 22nd.
Awesome. Oh, when you get all that stuff out, just
Mhm.
let us know so
Yeah,
we can help
we put
share
a
it.
save the date out there, working on the Facebook page with all the details and everything. But yeah, save the date.
Yeah. I just saw that question there, Josh. You got that question out for Nick before we say our goodbyes that you post there on the chat.
Who?
It wasn't a question that he was bragging.
Oh, he was
No,
bragging. Oh, that's
I had the wrong chassis.
oh, you got the wrong. Okay, my bad, my bad. Other than that, guys, let's start saying our goodbyes. Let's start with Dennis.
Nick, it was nice having you on.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Congratulations on your purchase of RPP. And hopefully your goal for 2026 is set sooner than later.
Amen to that.
Everybody on the panel, it's always good hanging out. Everyone in chat, thanks for hanging out with us and spending your time listening to Nick's story and everything that he's pursued. And we will see you guys on the next one.
Yes, and don't forget about the Cow RC raffle, guys. That's going on there. Don't forget about that raffle.
Yes,
Um,
make sure you go over to CowRC and check out the raffle. Get in on that. Help support what they're doing for O11C and all the veterans.
yes, yes. Joe, go ahead, brother.
Big sorry because I was running late. Real life. First Monday of the year. Just
We
been
love you,
nasty
Joe.
today.
It's all
So
good. It's a Monday.
um the story that I got sounds pretty cool. It's been a while since I've been on the RPP Hobby site. So definitely we be wearing that out here pretty shortly. So
Look forward to it.
glad you're feeling like you're getting into it and excited about it. And to be honest with you, I can't wait to see what comes out. So good luck in the future. Thanks for coming out and everybody out here supporting. Don't forget to check on your brothers every once in a while, make sure everybody's good. So other than
Yes.
that, see you guys next week.
Well said, Joe. Well said, Joe. Well said. Josh, go ahead, brother.
Just going off of what Dustin Joe said, Nick, awesome that you're on your acquisition. Good luck. I hadn't been on RPP in a while, and then the website's working awesome now. Way to bring that up to today's standards. Um, Everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out. Without you, we couldn't do this. And support the CowRC raffle.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, now, Robert, go ahead, take your Kleenex out.
Oh, it's
So,
me? It's me?
it's you.
No, I'm not gonna do anything sad or sobbing. First, I'd like to thank everybody that's been in the chat to hang out with us for the last couple of hours. Really appreciate you guys. All my brothers in the panel, I love you guys. And for Nick, I'm really excited for you. I have a strong history from ordering on RPP Hobby, and from talking with you tonight, I feel strongly that's great hands. You know where you're at, you know where you need to go, and like I said earlier, like where you're at right now, you're at a clean slate, so you can do what you want and what you feel your business and what this industry is going to need, and you're going the right way. I mean, with everything we talked about, you're you're an amazing RC nerd, so I know you're gonna go ahead and take this off, dude. So I'm really excited, and I'm proud. So just keep up the good work, and we'll talk back in 6 months.
Heck yeah. We got to bring him back in 6 months. We'll say, Robert. Nick, go ahead, brother.
All right, I will be back in 6 months. How about that? We'll talk about that then.
Yes, yes.
I just want to thank everybody. This has been an awesome discussion tonight. Thank you for bringing me on, letting me kind of share my history and RPP and the vision of where we're going forward. This whole thing wouldn't be possible without you guys and the community at large in order to be behind this business. So I'm here to support everybody, and so let me know how I can do that best. So
Awesome.
thanks everybody for your time tonight.
Awesome, awesome. And Nick, again, thank you so much. It's an honor to have you here. Like Robert said, I know RPP is going to be in good hands. Looking forward to see what's going to happen in the future. I love that you are planning to stay active throughout the community, especially with the STEM program, all that stuff. I love that, man. Again, we can't wait to see you in person. Right? We travel a lot to California with our chapters there in California, where there's a very active chapter in the California area. So looking forward to that. Like Nick mentioned earlier, guys, O11C is the code there for 20%
I checked.
and it works, right?
It works.
So O11C, O11C there on the 20% off on the website. Check out the support Nick and RPP Hobbies, guys. So again, like Joe mentioned earlier, check on your brothers, especially coming out of the holidays, right? From some of us it's tough times, right? For a lot of our veterans and first responders. So reach out, make sure just simple text and check on your brothers and family members. Again, thank you so much for the support, and we'll see you next Monday. Peace. Take care, family. And